welcome in this evening. I'm Lizzie Arbogast, sports editor at Tallapoosa Publishers, alongside managing editor Santana Wood. Sorry we're a little late this evening, had some technical difficulties.
You know, it's a gloomy, rainy day outside, and we had to deal with technical difficulties. It's just a typical Monday.
Yeah,
Everybody loves Mondays.
Just when you think you've got it all figured out, you don't.
Yep, that's pretty much life to me. So
Yeah, pretty much. So we are going to talk about a lot of good stuff for this evening. Some new Alex City board members were elected. Lake Martin Community Hospital has some good news to report. Want to talk about the church plans in Wetumpka, as well as a couple of feel-good stories from around the area. So we got a lot of good content coming your way this evening.
Yeah, so stay tuned with us tonight as we get into that. Want to talk a little bit tonight about how it is graduation week. We have got 9 area graduations across the area this week. Stanhope is graduating as we speak. We also will want to look out for our special graduation sections that we will be having come out throughout the week this week and also next week, honoring our area seniors with their special senior photos. So look out for that for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, we will be live streaming both Benjamin Russell and Dadeville's graduation. Both of those are on Thursday evening. Dadeville begins at 5 p.m. Benjamin Russell, as you guys know, is going to have 2 ceremonies. So they'll have the first one at 5 o'clock and the second one at 7:30. We'll be at both of those. So definitely, if you, they're limiting tickets. So if your family can't be there, make sure to tune in with us, and we'll have that for you guys.
Definitely. We will also be changing up this show a little bit for y'all. We are going to change to have a weekly format. So we will be live every Wednesday night, and we'll have, even better info-packed content from throughout the week. We're going to hear from our local reporters more, who will bring you the best information for the news of the area. And we're excited to kick that off next week. Gonna not start it this week since there are so many graduations this week, but we will kick that off next week.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're planning on being with you guys every Wednesday night. That'll be the day that obviously some of our weekly newspapers come out. It'll be a good way to tell you guys what's happened so far, as well as what's on the docket for the rest of the week.
We also want to give y'all an update tonight on the latest coronavirus case numbers, statewide and locally. Statewide, the state has topped 12,000 confirmed cases, now at 12,086, which is an increase of 985 since our show on Thursday night. 489 deaths statewide as well.
Counties also saw a little bit of an increase over the weekend. Tallapoosa County now has 366 cases, which is an increase of 21 since last we talked on Thursday night. Also has 57 deaths reported, an increase of 1 since Thursday night.
Elmore County, 197 cases, which is an increase of 28. Still 6 deaths in Elmore County as well.
Yeah, and Coosa County continues to stay the same. They've got 34 cases, also just that 1 death, so that's good to see. We are going to take a quick break. We'll be right back to break down some local news for you. Hey, welcome back. I'm Lizzie Arbogast, sports editor at Tallapoosa Publishers, alongside managing editor Santana Wood. We always talk about the numbers, but also have a lot of local news, especially here in Tallapoosa County. As we mentioned earlier, the Alex City Council did vote on the new Board of Education members. Michael Ramsall and Shantae Ruffin will take over those terms. Ramsall had previously been a board member and was hoping to be re-elected.
Yeah, and Ruffin also owns her own pediatric practice in Alexander City. So excited to see what they do with the school board for sure. Also in Tallapoosa County, construction around the courthouse square in Dadeville is finally complete. Been working on that for quite a while. And now traffic actually flows in one way around the courthouse. Dadeville Mayor Wayne Smith said that this may take some getting used to for some residents, but so far no accidents have occurred, so that is good news.
Yeah, be a little careful when you go through there the first time, especially I went through there last night and was a little confused. I was like, oh, wait, what is this? I didn't know that that was happening. So definitely, just take your time. Also, Lake Martin Community Hospital sent home a healthy 88-year-old and 98-year-old who had previously been hospitalized with coronavirus. So that's really, really awesome to see.
Definitely good news there. Always good to see a recovery from the coronavirus, especially when they are in that at risk group. So, really good news for that. Also, in Elmore County, churches in Wetumpka are taking a cautious approach to allowing their congregation to physically return to the church campuses. There are some exceptions, but many churches have decided to hold off on not on reopening and are taking a wait and see approach. First Presbyterian Wetumpka will talk later this week to decide when to begin meeting as a congregation. Grace Baptist Church plans to open June 7th. You can read more about that in this week's Herald as well.
Yeah, so as always, we want to end on a high note for you guys, and we've got a couple of really cool things that have taken place over the last couple days. Reeltown Elementary actually has sort of a kindergarten graduation. Was a little bit of a parade, and the kindergartners were able to pick up their diplomas last week.
Yeah, so the students dressed up in borrowed caps and gowns and had a little parade. Some didn't have those caps and gowns, so they dressed in their Sunday best. One girl was even dressed as a ballerina, but really good to see that over there in Reeltown.
Yeah, and also for another youngster, Cooper Rec employee, Tadeja Hill hosted a socially distanced first birthday party for her son Kyler at Cooper Rec. Again, it was another kind of parade thing, but definitely awesome to see those people getting creative and still celebrating the milestones for their youngsters.
Yeah, you got to see all the pictures. Just so cute to see him enjoying his first birthday party, and I don't think he would know any differently. I think it's different for us to get used to the social distancing thing right now, but he just had him a good old time, and it was really good to see. So, as always, we want to thank y'all for trusting us as your local news source. Really appreciate y'all for tuning in and turning to us for your local news. Again, we will start our show once per week on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. We will kick that off next week and continue to give you the latest news online on our websites and Facebook as well. So, continue to tune in there, and we will not see you until next Wednesday. But we hope you